Yeah, man, today we're talking about 6ix9ine. Gummo Too Troubled. That title is fucking hilarious, isn't it? You know, man, fall-offs happen to some of the worst of us. It is not fun at all. To go from top to bottom, I mean, pause, but that's a shitty feeling. A fall-off is actually one of the saddest things a nigga could go through, especially for like a public figure. We've seen it time and time again. I feel so bad for these fall-offs. I even made 2 videos about giving them a chance again. So, you know, you can go check that out. But I do want to do something, like another variation of that. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm saying, just let me know. But out of all the fall-offs I've ever seen, through the years and years as a spectator of internet relevancy, I don't think I've seen a story quite like 6ix9ine. From dropping nothing but like platinum records to prison, and now the nigga's getting beat up at LA fitness bathrooms. Where did it go wrong? Don't you worry, little guy, that's where I come in. You're not so friendly neighborhood Treyyy with 3 Ys. Nigga, that's my real name, not a disguise. If I hop out the car, I got frog eyes. Make 'em fall to the ground like a frog eye. I did. Oh, I'm way too fried. We gon' get into the video, bro, I swear to God. This is the last thing, last distraction, I swear. I asked you guys a question last video. You turning your homework late, what excuse are you telling the teacher? I'ma just keep it real, guys, just straight up. The answers were underwhelming on this one. Too many dog and homework jokes. Well, guys, what are we in fucking 3rd grade? And then there were other comments where I didn't know, what the fuck does this mean? Well, it was due at 3:10, but I just turned it in by 7, even though I had a grade of 72% and I needed the... What does this mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna go with I'm homeless. This will be the winner for today. Next question down below. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Humor me. So let's start all the way in the beginning when I first seen 6ix9ine. He was featured on a song with Treyyy called Pose, and that was my shit. It was one of the songs I definitely listened to most during that time. But there's a catch. Yes, this is the first time I saw 6ix9ine on a song. But after I heard that nigga verse, bro, he was not seen again. I swear to God, every time I listen to that song, even to this day, if it were to turn on, I'm skipping his verse. Catch him in the bed while he sleep, that's a wet dream, is what he said. Yeah, that shit stinks. Later that year, I had randomly seen Gummo in my recommendations. I don't remember how many views it had, but it wasn't like super mainstream at the time. When I tuned in, I thought it was mid again, I'm not gonna lie. Except the one part of it that went viral. Niggas iffy, Blicky got the stiffy, Got Blicky, drumming, But later I went back, reevaluated the situation, and had confirmed that the song was indeed hard. Then a little bit after that, 6ix9ine had dropped Kuda, which also did some crazy numbers. The music videos were just too teed up to not pay attention. And then on top of that, everything about his style was just so unique. Like, bro, it's a rapper named 6ix9ine who got the shit tatted all over his body, on his face. Rainbow-haired, perceived gangster who was screaming and yelling nigga in every song, but was Hispanic. And nobody was even getting mad at him for that, because it's like, it was hard. And then on top of it, he was just saying it with so much confidence. It was different and good, and everybody loved it, including me. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I thought the shit was hard. And then after that, he dropped Kiki, which to me felt like solidified him in the industry. He brought Fetty Wap back from the dead, and then was working with A Boogie, who was popping at the time. Especially for New York, I know that shit was just going crazy out there. And it didn't take long after that for this nigga to be one of the top rappers in the game. Every time he was dropping songs now with weird ass titles, bro, they were blowing up like crazy. Like, bro, look at these views. Just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of views. The videos were just too entertaining, bro. He had bad bitches shaking ass. He would bring like 200 niggas out the house just to record a video. It was just crazy. So while 6ix9ine is getting all of this clout, everybody's f***ing with his music, he's also getting the same level of attention for what he's doing online. This nigga easily becomes the face of the internet. Just trolling, starting beef, doing a whole bunch of internet shit. It's like if you gave a random nigga in a Twitter comment section clout. And me personally, at the time, I thought it was very entertaining. He was always doing some shit to be on your feed. So yeah, to me at the time, he wasn't that annoying. And if he was, it wasn't enough to be generally hated. So he kept the pressure. Just every week trolling other rappers, starting beefs with them, going to O-Block. And through it all, he was not touched. And that right there was another reason why, like, this dude is getting so much attention. Rappers are known to not tolerate disrespect. In all their music, all they talk about is killing niggas for that. So you get this rainbow-headed nigga who doesn't give a f*** and is going at all these rappers' necks, going to their cities, leaving without a scratch to go and drop a music video with Nicki Minaj. Like, bro, y'all can hate the nigga, but that's some impressive shit, you can't lie. As a disclaimer, I will say I was 15 at the time of this, and when you're 15 in high school, bro, it's not hard to be amused. Pretty much anything being a nuisance was funny to me. But even with that being said, I don't think the general consensus about 6ix9ine was that he's super annoying. Okay, that's definitely cap, it definitely was, but he was like, he found a fine line, you know? He was just a good mix of like entertainment but also aggravation. But yeah, dude was pretty much set. Still dropping music, still staying relevant, doing numbers on Instagram and on YouTube. Everybody wanted to see how far he could go without, you know, having repercussions. But then on one fateful day, 6ix9ine had gotten locked up, and from this moment forward, the nigga's life would never be the same. I'm not like fully knowledgeable on all the charges the nigga was facing and all that shit. I just know the gist of the situation. This isn't one of those channels where I sit here and tell you all the facts of the case and shit, bro. We're not doing all that. I just tell y'all what I know and my point of view. And what I know is that at the least he got kidnapped, his baby mama fucked, and then the feds took away like all the other niggas that was screaming Treyyy and shit. And after all that, they sat him down, told him he's facing at a minimum 47 years. He said fuck that and snitch. And as a non-street nigga, as somebody who doesn't give a fuck about none of that shit, I'll tell you right now, I ain't serving 47 for a damn body. You have lost your marbles. Y'all niggas gonna have to catch me, and when you do, I'm telling you whatever you wanna hear if it means I just got served too. Let me tell you how I see this. Get out when I'm 22 and have niggas hate me, or get out when I'm 67 and have nobody to love or hate me, cause nobody gives a fuck anymore. So yeah, he snitched. And just like that, about a year or two later, 6ix9ine was released. Made a grand entrance, got on Instagram Live first day out, and pulled like 2 million viewers. It was looking like 6ix9ine was back in full effect. But after rumor got out that he snitched, nigga pretty much had a bounty on his head. Everybody in the industry hated his ass. Cause snitching in the rap community, oh my god, that's not a fun accusation you wanna have around your name. Niggas get blackballed for snitching. You don't have to be affiliated with any of the people 6ix9ine left in jail. You don't even gotta be the nigga he snitched on. But if you in the industry, you can't fuck with the nigga for it. Once he realized he had no more friends in the industry, he decided to fully take on that villain role by like dissing the dead and shit. And that right there was his first bad judgment call. Nobody really thought that shit was funny. He wanted to beef with Dirk so bad, cause you know Dirk was popping, that he just started talking about Von all the fucking time. And it was so fucking corny, trying to become a part of a beef that he had nothing to do with and shit. Dirk put him on blast for offering him like $3 million to beef with him online. Dudes under every academics post just commented foul shit. And for me personally, it got to the point where it was so annoying I just had to block him. I think he felt like he had to top the shit he was doing before to boost his relevancy or maybe even stay relevant. But really all he had to do was shut the fuck up and make good music. And I mean, he was still getting good views when he was dropping. He was just too popular, whether it was fame or infamy. But he had nobody in the industry. You couldn't work with him. He was too wild and just has too much negativity surrounding his name. Speaking for me and the people I was surrounded by, nobody was listening to that nigga 6ix9ine no more. Just too big of a clown. Maybe look at his music video when he dropped, see that ass shaking. But besides that, not really paying him any mind. Anytime he was dropping like actual music, an album or something, it never really sold well. I want to say like between 30 or 60K in that first week, which is horrible for somebody with as much following as he had. He started making Spanish music, and yeah, that shit was going crazy for the other countries. Outside of America, it was looking like they loved 6ix9ine. But inside America, nobody was really fucking with him for real. All his shenanigans got old, and he just became a meme. Like you're not playing 6ix9ine in your car. So yeah, the hype died down. Never fully, because just where he's at, I don't see that happening. He's always gonna have some sort of clout by his name. So on a very, very sad day for him, 6ix9ine got jumped by 3 old heads in an LA Fitness bathroom. Gave him a real nasty knuckle sandwich, left him bloody. And it was like, damn. You know, on top of nobody liking this guy anymore, he lost the one card that he could pull whenever. That nobody has touched him. He can't get touched. To get jumped again in an LA Fitness bathroom by 3 old heads. Everyone pretty much felt like he deserved it. And yeah, I'd agree with that consensus. He had this ass whooping coming for years. I'm still surprised it took this long. But I will also say this. Those dudes who jumped him are complete cornballs. These niggas like 40 years old, bro. How do you even know who 6ix9ine is? Don't you got a family to take care of, nigga? You out here worried about celebrities? Jumping somebody that did something that got nothing to do with you? And not even doing it in like a vigilante way, you know? Just doing justice for the public. They recorded it. They did it for clout and got arrested like idiots. Too old to be doing that in my opinion. But hey, look, karma comes in funny, weird ways sometimes. 6ix9ine deserved it. But yeah, just like before the ass whooping, after it, nobody I personally know is listening to him. I saw he dropped a song with Kodak. People were surprised about that, but I don't know, that didn't really mean much to me. The image and the mask that he decides to wear, being a troll, being an asshole online, it's not sustainable. It doesn't matter how good your music is. He'll go down as an all-time great internet nigga, but nobody really fucks with the guy anymore. He's never gonna fade completely. He knows exactly what to do to get clicks, but any chance of being taken serious or being liked or being respected, yeah, that's thrown out the window. And if he doesn't care about that shit, I'm saying? Just keep it going. I won't be a part of it though. And yeah, that's the last thing I'll say. If I'm downplaying this whole thing, if 6ix9ine is actually more popping than I'm making it seem, then shit, I literally wouldn't know. He's still blocked. Academics stay trying to keep that nigga relevant, so he posts him all the time. He's unfollowed. So if 6ix9ine is doing things to stay relevant, I wouldn't know if it's not getting past him or Academics. But I do know there was a time where you couldn't be on the internet and not see 6ix9ine. It didn't matter who you follow. Now I only see him if he's getting jumped in a LA Fitness bathroom. His clout is only stemmed from being a clown now. The only people I could imagine that listen and follow 6ix9ine are their kids. By the time they're 18, they'll be done with that shit. And if they're not, then there's probably something wrong with their development that 6ix9ine is responsible for. Yeah, man, that's pretty much all it is. That's my thoughts from Gummo to Trouble. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what type of videos y'all want to see next. And if you made it this far, let me know by giving me a like. If you made it this far, then go give me a like. I'm up making videos all through the night. I gave him 9 of these shots, I don't 5. Because he a pussy, I took all his lives. I wasn't meant for no suit and no tie. I hate doing work and I love getting high. You ain't in my lane, you not ready to drive. I'm whipping it bit like I'm trying to crash out, boy, I'm ready to die. I wanna see blood, I got red in my eyes. What the fuck am I saying? I'm high. If 12 ask me questions, on God, I'ma lie. On God, like I'm praying straight up to Allah. I don't even try. I don't even try. Just turn on the beat, I'ma roll and get fried. And send every drum to the sky. Send to the motherfucking sky. Send to the motherfucking sky.